Hey guys, if you have navigated to this page, it is probably because you have seen one of my Lost Childhood Challenge videos. And so I want you to join me. I don't care whether or not you have PTSD or not, or you have trauma or not. April is Child Abuse Awareness Month, and I want to highlight this as much as possible. I want to flood social media with this. We know that it happens, but do you really know that it happens? And so, for those of you who don't know, maybe who have just kind of stumbled on me through TikTok or Instagram Reels or something. My name is Amy Watson, and I am a trauma survivor of both childhood abuse and domestic violence. And last April, on a whim, I just did 30 videos of taking my childhood back, and I did things that only children do, and enjoyed those. And so that was such a hit, we decided to do it again this year. And so that's no doubt how you navigated to this page. And so for every day during the month of April, I will be posting a video and Instagram Reels on that challenge that I did. And some of them are hilarious. And for those of you who don't know me, some of my best friends begged me to stay on the ground. And so not a lot of crazy stuff going on because gravity is not my friend, but it is to highlight it. So I wonder who will join me, because the hashtag is no excuse for abuse. And if we can get some traction on that hashtag, then we get some traction on child abuse. And so also there's a big black box on this page that is it gives you the opportunity to subscribe or follow the podcast for free. Also, there'll be a link to my blog in here where I am just doing work out there with my true desire of my heart is to give you guys access to help. As a survivor myself, having not been able to find that access, being able to give you access to help. And that is the desire and the goal of the Wednesdays with Watson podcast and my writing and all the things that I do. But I hope that you will follow along on this journey here in April. It's going to be fun. I've already done some really fun stuff. And I even stopped this time to actually enjoy it. Last year, I was like, I got to get this video down. But this time I'm trying to enter into that innocent child like state, and it's calming down all the things. And so, as you guys know, my mission is to help people who don't understand trauma, and we do that through this podcast. We'll do it through a book eventually. We'll do it through the blog. We do it through social media and a platform. And so I hope that you guys will join us. And if you do, tag me. I would love to see your childlike video. And so I hope that you guys are doing well. Would love it if you would join us on the podcasting journey. We're in our third season right now. We're talking about childhood trauma this back half, but we just got off an Enneagram series and a bunch of really cool things going on. And so click that subscribe button. Just kind of scroll through. The very first season is really my story. The second season, the stories of others. And towards the very end of that second season, there is a episode called Amy's Closing a Chapter, Amy's Story. This is my story. These are my songs. If you want to know about me and how I survived everything from well-known serial killers babysitting me to domestic violence. And so that's why I do the podcast. Our mission, besides giving you access to information through the podcast, through story, through stuff like this, is to fund pro bono counseling. And we do that by rewarding scholarships in the names of people who have been there for me in some point in my life. And it is my goal, even though I just turned 50 years old, to raise $1 million for pro bono counseling through whether the podcast, my writing, stuff like this, and help people, because we don't have to live in such pain and trauma. And so I hope that y'all love the videos so far. No ER for the win. And would love to follow on Instagram and a subscription or a follow to the podcast if this is something that you would find value. So thank you guys so much for listening, and know that you are seen, you are known, you are heard, you are loved, and you are valued.